Okay, so we've always been told weight control is really all about calories in, calories out. So if you really don't eat that much, why are you gaining weight? Your eating style will determine what shows up on the scale. And here to weigh in on the eating plan that can help you drop pounds and get healthy, welcome Sam Jode with Eatfitters. Good morning. Okay. There's different types of eaters, and of course the one that we are all familiar with is the overeater. So it makes sense that if you're eating way too much, but the key there is that you're eating way too much of the wrong thing. Correct.
It's the quality of food that you eat that makes a difference. It's not just about calories. It's about finding food with no preservatives, no synthetic ingredients, and they are low in glycemic index.
Yeah, because if you're overeating, like, you know, broccoli, that's okay. That's
exactly. So you can eat all the broccoli you want, all the vegetables you want, and you should be fine. There's no limit on that.
All right, the one that catches a lot of people off guard, and this is when you went through my diet and looked at what I do, because I would get up in the morning, I wouldn't eat breakfast.
Correct.
Half the time I wouldn't eat lunch. I was emceeing a luncheon or something and didn't eat lunch. And then by dinner time, I was barely hungry. And so I'd have to force food down. But the deal was, why am I not like this skinny if I'm only eating that one meal a day?
Actually, we see this a lot. There's a chronic problem out there called starvation mode. And you were going through starvation mode for a long time. You skip breakfast. When you're hungry, you just eat the wrong food sometimes. And what happens when your body is in starvation mode, anything you eat, your body will hoard and keep.
Yeah.
And sometimes
it's like a hibernating bear. It's like, you know, take all of it in and keep the fat because we need to live off of that.
I mean, Mother Nature is a good example. You look at bears and you look at deer and horses. I mean, they graze all day long, they eat a little bit, and they're always active, so they're always looking good.
Yeah, so the way that you counter that undereater, so when you said to me, okay, you're an undereater, we need to get food down your mouth, a lot of food.
You should.
And I was like, okay, and when I started eating, I was like, I don't even want to call it a diet, because I was constantly eating. Most people think the word diet is restrictive, it means you can't do a lot of things. You had so much food for me. So let's take an example of, like, for example, you got to start with breakfast. We're told it was the most important meal
Your
of the
mother
day.
always said never skip breakfast, and there's a reason you should not, because if you do that, your brain needs carbohydrates, and if you don't eat breakfast, then you're sluggish, you're slow.
Did you say carbohydrates?
Yes, yes.
We can have that, because we've been taught that we couldn't do these things.
Well, there's two kinds of carbohydrates. There's simple carbs and complex carbs. Complex carbs come from vegetables, and you should eat those. And your brain needs this kind of energy. Your brain needs fuel, and the fuel comes from food, and you need it. It comes from carbs.
Yeah.
So you never should skip breakfast. One thing I would like to mention, all the healing is done is when you are asleep at night. So your body in the morning is depleted from energy. So you need to replenish that in the morning so you can continue the day.
And you need to do it close to when you wake up. That's the other thing that you taught me.
Yes.
And I have to tell you, so I would drink this kind of concoction that would get my metabolism going. And if you don't do it pretty soon after you wake up, your body goes, go back to starvation mode. We're not eating. We're not eating.
You're basically abusing your body every day.
Yeah.
And you expect your body to function well after 10, 20 years. I mean, God has been gracious to us. He's giving us a resilient body. But after that, it's like time out, you know? You have abused your body organs, and you need to do something about it. So this is why it's important to start with breakfast in the morning. And it's okay to eat complex carbs in the morning.
This is strawberry pancakes. And I mean, this is really good stuff. Another great breakfast meal is the turkey hash, which I love. It's the turkey with you got cheese, you got potatoes, you have all those things that we've been told that we shouldn't be eating, like the potatoes and the cheese. But this is done in moderation.
Correct. And then, of course, you have English muffin there. And then after you eat breakfast, you want to eat a snack 2-3 hours later, because you don't want to go into starvation mode again.
So this is the other place where a lot of eaters get into trouble, is because they will go, okay, so I snack all day. Snacking all day is not bad. What are you snacking on is what's bad.
You are what you eat. If you're going to put the wrong ingredients in your body, you're going to get bad results. That's how it goes. So then we go to a snack, and it's important to have a snack that is rich in protein. And for example, egg white, you get 7 grams of protein per half an egg, and that's a white egg with hummus. Hummus is a very clean, complex carbs.
Yeah.
So you could eat that for as a snack. And then you have, for example, chicken with fruits. You get your carbs from fruits and apples, and then you get your protein. It should be a balance of protein and carbs together. You cannot just eat carbs alone.
Yeah, let me tell you, the first, because I did the 21-day
Yes.
program, and after the first few days, the first thing that happened to me, I woke up in the morning and throughout the day, which hadn't happened to me in a long time, is I was hungry. I haven't had those hunger pains in a long time because I was in that starvation mode.
Correct.
My body was saying, okay, don't eat until whenever, right? But now, in fact, I'm hungry right now, Sam, if you don't mind. I didn't... So I'm going to go ahead and eat my turkey and my meal right here because it's approved. And let me point out, too, here's the cool thing about Eatfitters is that you walk in, there is a plan for you. You go over with everybody, you know, what are your goals? What kind of eater are you? What kind of food do you like?
Correct.
Because if we aren't going to like the food, we're not going to eat it.
Correct. And actually, we go the extra mile. We list the ingredients on the box. We list all the nutritional facts. So we take all the guesswork out. All you have to do is just enjoy a healthy meal.
And seasoned.
I'm sorry?
Seasoned meal.
Exactly,
with
flavor, yes, yes. So, and, you know, we have 5 locations now. We have one in downtown and one on 59. We just opened recently. And I tell everyone, if you cannot find an Eatfitters that's close to you, at least find a healthy place to eat. You know, it doesn't have to be just Eatfitters.
But again, you take the guesswork out, and I found myself, I'm eating all the time. The first week I lost 3.5 pounds, eating all the time. And it doesn't make sense in our brain because we keep thinking if we eat so much, we won't. But again, the right foods and your body trusting you that it can burn the energy because it's going to be fed again.
I mean, your body has to manage your brain has to manage your body and make sure it doesn't get into trouble. And so when you skip meals, your body goes in starvation mode, and then your metabolism slows down. And as you get older, your metabolism slows down
even more.
Even more. So now you're just double whammy.
And let me just show this right here. So it doesn't mean that you're missing out on like nice little desserts and things too.
Correct.
Here we go, with our little muffins with your little drop of chocolate in there and the chocolate on the inside. And then this little concoction right here.
Correct.
And this is what?
It's yogurt parfait.
Yeah.
That we prepare ourselves. It's very low in fat, high in protein.
But high in taste.
Yes, of course. Flavor is huge for us.
Yeah.
We focus on flavor a lot.
And you have all kinds of things, great, beautiful, big, fresh salads.
Correct.
But you have variety also. You don't find yourself picking the same things over and over again. You have a wide variety of foods.
We even have cheesecake, and people are shocked that we have cheesecake. But we have a healthy cheesecake. The ingredients are very good. So we use the best products in our food, and so you can enjoy something like cheesecake.
All right, you make it easy because the 3.5 pounds in the first week, I'm going to keep on going. By Christmas, I might be in one of those little sexy Santa suits. All right, well, Sam, thank you very much. To find the closest Eatfitters to you, you can log on to eatfitters.com or call this number, 713-528-4422, 713-528-4422.